Hello everyone, take multiple leaves and then stick some glue onto it. Starting from one side, begin to stick it, emerging to the rest of the paper. Make it in different shades so that it looks all the more better. Stick some glue onto the right side as well as the top and the bottom of it. Then add some paint to it. Add brown paint to make it look like the bark of a tree. Trace out the shape of a deer and then add some grass at the bottom as well. Next, we will be starting off by taking some pines, cut off parts of it and then paint it in different colors. Take some paints, mix and match it until you form this pastel green. Add some salt to it so that it gains some texture and then stick the pines onto it using a hot glue gun. Now take the stem and then stick it to each of them. This is what it should look like. Add some thread or some clay to the outer portions of it and then add a bow. Next, we will be learning how to make this deer. Start off by taking multiple leaves in this yellow shade. Flatten them using any sort of book or heavy weights. Now, after you are done, begin to take off the layers. Trace out the shape of a deer using any sort of stencil and then fill it in, cut out the shape. Using the shape that you have traced out, begin to stick your leaves onto that. You may later on proceed to cut off the excess. Stick the stencils onto this and then arrange the leaves even more properly. Cut out some bits and pieces of the leaves and then make the eyes. Frame this. Next, start off by taking multiple leaves and then starting from the center, begin to stick them. Make them look like the top of a tree. Now, take another long leaf and then stick it as the bark of the tree that you are now creating. Add small branches as well. Cut up some leaves and then adding some glue to the base, stick it all there. This will look like the grass or rather the ground. You may also paint a cat or then add a cat using some white paper. Next, start off by taking some pine and then cut off bits and pieces of it. You may take some paint and then paint it in any color that you want. Next, take some brown, orange and black tones and then paint your canvas in these colors. You may also add some shades of green. Stick some leaves at the base of it so that it looks like grass. Take a hot glue gun and then stick the pines onto it. Next, take a white sheet of paper or a canvas. Cut out the stencil of a little rabbit onto it, a little rabbit that is sitting down. Taking some cardboard paper that has the outline of the rabbit that you have cut out, stick some leaves all over it. After you are done with this, you may stick on the white stencil that you have created. Taking your pines, add them to the middle of it anywhere. Take multiple leaves that are yellow in color and then using some glue, stick them onto a sheet of paper. Arrange them in the shape of a flower and then at the base add some glue to it. Let it dry and then proceed to paint it in brown to signify the bark of a tree. Cut up multiple leaves or rather crush them and then add some glue to it. Add a ballerina dancer as well to add some aesthetic. We will be learning how to make a framed cat now. Firstly, start off by flattening multiple leaves. Make a stencil of a cat as such. Outline the shape of a cat onto some cardboard paper and then stick some leaves all over it. After you are done with this, cut up half a leaf and then stick it in the middle. Add this more color. Stick the stencil onto it and then add the pine to the bottom as such. Add some grass as well to make the tail. Frame it. Thank you for watching.